particular, we're focused on young people. We want them to understand that they can indeed build a strong future for themselves and their families right here in the north. It was exciting when I was walking around to meet here people from, I met somebody from Bangladesh, somebody from Belarus, I met a guy from the U.S., and to see people from different parts of the world who are coming here to join this exciting hub, this exciting cluster of research. And this is such an important foundation for future economic growth, in addition to our traditional resource sector strengths, particularly here in the north. We've also began to foster a knowledge-based economy where we're combining the magic of high skills in education with research and venture capital and commercialization, which is, I think, in a research institute here now, Michael tell me, we've created 100 plus jobs. So this is an important part of our future. Our natural advantage, our single greatest competitive edge here in Ontario, remains the skills and educational levels of our people, which is, as a government, why we're so focused on getting those fundamentals in place. Last thing I'll say is this. Our single greatest priority that we share today as a province, of course, are jobs and the economy. And it's very important that we put in place a strong, thoughtful plan to eliminate the deficit. Our plan will have that deficit gone by 2017-2018. A balanced budget is an important part of the foundation for growth and prosperity. It ensures that we continue to inspire the confidence, not just of our families and our own businesses, but of the international investment community and international bond rating agencies as well. So we will continue to make thoughtful choices moving forward. We've already made some decisions. We've put those in the window for Ontarians to see. We'd be glad to speak to those should you wish to do so. We look forward to putting out our budget. The Minister's announced before the end of this month where we will put in place a thoughtful, responsible plan that makes sure that we continue to focus on our greatest priorities. Healthcare, education, research will be another priority. Those things will help us foster a knowledge-based economy. Thank you.
Mr. Premier, could you talk about fears in this community that the Northern Ontario Heritage Fund Corporation could be affected by the Drummond Report? Can you guarantee that it's going to stay at the same levels?
Well, first of all, I would ask people to take a look at our record when it comes to that fund. We grew it from $60 to $100 million. It's been an exciting success, protecting or creating over 17,000 jobs here in the north for Northerners. So we remain strong champions of the fund. In terms of the specifics about its future, I'll leave that to the budget. But Northerners have every reason to remain optimistic about the future of this fund.
Mr. Premier, on healthcare, the doctor shortage in the Northwest and in Thunder Bay does not seem to be getting better. Several doctors retiring this year, leaving thousands of patients looking for a family doctor. Nurse practitioner clinic, which recently opened up, is full. And graduates from the Northern School of Medicine, even if they do stay here in the Northwest, which not all of them do not take on the same patient load as the old doctors that are retiring. What will the province do for the continued doctor shortage problem here?
Well, first, let's acknowledge that we really have taken some great steps forward together. We do have new family health teams here in this part of the province. We had none before. We have nurse practitioner clinics. Combined, as I recall my briefing note, they're seeing 35,000 more patients than have been seen in the past. We've got this great new Northern Ontario School of Medicine, which I had the opportunity to visit before I came here earlier today. Met with some of the students who are studying there, and it's great to hear about their attachment even before they go in to serving in the north. So I think that the fact of the matter is we've made some real progress, but there's always more work to be done.
Mr. McGuinty, the city has been looking for a new event center for some time. They applied for P3 funding once, got denied. Since then, they've altered their proposal. They've done some work on an environmental assessment and even said that they're willing to spend up to 50% of the $100 million that the estimate the project will be. Is this enough to get this project on the go here in Thunder Bay?
Well, you know, I don't believe that we in our government have received a formal proposal from the city yet. Were we to receive such a proposal, obviously we would have a responsibility to give that careful consideration. I can say that even in these difficult economic times, we will maintain in place a very active infrastructure plan. Our commitment is to invest about $35 billion over the course of the next 3 years, which is a very significant investment to lay a foundation for growth, prosperity, and enhanced quality of life. So it also keeps people working. So I would say to the city, if they're seriously interested in that particular venture, then they should send us a proposal.